Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. So let's talk about something that a lot of us fellas know about: child support court. And it doesn't only just affect us average, everyday brothers. It affects the rich and famous also. Tyrese Gibson, let's get into it. Yahoo.com, by way of the New York Post, reads, Tyrese Gibson detained for unpaid child support in ongoing battle with ex-wife. Tyrese Gibson's ongoing child support debacle got a little fast and furious, really. In a Georgia court Monday, the actor and singer 45 was temporarily detained and has since been released after being held in contempt of court. The Fulton County, this is in the world? Fulton County. Fonnie Willis. The Fulton County Public Information Officer tell the Post, the Director of Communications at the Fulton County Sheriff's Office, confirmed Gibson is not in custody. The incident was the latest courtroom drama Gibson has had with his ex-wife, Samantha Lee, over child support for their 5-year-old daughter, Soraya. Gibson reportedly squared off with the judge for refusing to pay $10,000 per month in child support. Now, most of us will say there is not a child in the world that costs $10,000 per month. Not a child. But the problem is when you make that money and you introduce your family to a certain lifestyle, well, then the courts are going to say you need to keep that child in that lifestyle. Now, I'm not understanding why more men cannot gain custody of their children if they are the breadwinners. Because if you go to any other country, well, not any other, but a lot of countries, from what I have read and researched and seen, a lot of times the men can get custody of the child, especially if they make the most money. Now, you have some countries where if there's a divorce, the man would just leave the whole damn family and just forget about them, which is jacked up in itself, so I can understand why you have child support laws. You know, child support was originally created in this country back when women really didn't do anything except sit at home and raise kids. And they had nothing to fall back on. If they wanted to leave, they couldn't leave because they had nothing. So now the courts were created to say, hey, if the husband want to leave, and the husband can leave, find him a younger wife or get tired of that woman, say, I'm sick of it, and leaves it with nothing. So they had no recourse. So it's okay, so let us create a system where if the dude try to just burn off for whatever reason with no merit or whatever, he gonna have to make sure she's taken care of while he's going out gallivanting with his other woman. You know, that's basically what it's for. But now you got women that make a lot of money. You got women that got ability to get degrees, make six figures, millions of dollars, same amount of money as the man that she's with. So the laws should be adjusted, but yet for some reason they're not. We talk a lot about it, but we don't really do anything about it. I'm not really understanding, but it is what it is. That's the way life is. So, but like I say, but $10,000 is a lot for a child. $10,000 to take care of a whole family, that makes sense. But $10,000 for a child, that's a lot. Judge Kevin Farmer ordered Gibson to pay the monthly amount in April 2023. When it became clear at Monday's hearing that Gibson had not paid, Farmer held him in contempt, and he was escorted out of the courtroom in handcuffs by a bailiff, according to TMZ. The judge reportedly told Gibson he could avoid jail time if he paid $73,000, including $7,500 for his ex-wife's attorney's fees, TMZ added. After the Fast and Furious actor was detained, reporter Dennis Byron posted on X from the courtroom that the star found the money to pay his ex-wife. Update: Tyrese has miraculously found the money he owes to his ex-wife, Samantha Gibson, and is arranging for it to be paid right now. He wrote he will likely be home for dinner. I know that's tongue in cheek and trying to be funny, but we know he had the money. The point is that he's trying to fight what he owed because he feels that he shouldn't have to pay that. Because if he's most dads, I know, let's say myself, even when I was on child support, if my daughter asked me for something, or buy something, money or something like that, I really rarely questioned it. Just let it go. You know, your mama got it. Now, some things I'd be like, nah, your mama got money to get something. You know what I'm saying? Like things my child should never have to go without is food and basic clothing. If I'm paying child support, trust me, I know I'm paying enough for that child to eat out every month and for that child to look decent going to school. Those are things that like, man, look, your mama got that money. But now if it's like extra things she wanted, you know, birthdays, holidays, whatever, and anything else she would want, like, you know, as extra, I get it for her, I do it for her. It was no problem with that. It was, like I say, no problem with that. Got the money, but like I say, he just trying not to. Like I say, he paying what he feel. He's probably paying the child support plus giving more. So what Tyrese need to realize is you have to play the system, and he has to understand that in the end, if he plays his part and does it right, your daughter will understand exactly what you did, what you went through when she gets old enough. Right now, at this age, they are not going to understand it. And you can't take it serious. The mom will say things that will make you look bad. She will put things out in the media to try to make you look bad. Tyrese is just too emotional for the situation, in my opinion. If the judge is ordering you to pay an exorbitant amount of money for child support, then you say, okay, you pay that. You can fight it, but you pay it. But then you just don't send no other money for nothing else. Nothing at all. So when your daughter comes and say, Dad, I need this, you say, your mama got it. If she say, I need a prom dress, your mother has it. Because I'm sure he has added up, calculated what it costs to take care of his child, to make sure she's taken care of on a certain level. He knows how much the clothing will cost. He knows how she's growing. You know, he knows how much the food is. It's child support, not rent support, not electric bill support. It's for the child to take care of the needs of the immediate child. Because if the child was not in the life, the child was not around, that mother would still need to pay her rent and or mortgage, her electric bills, car notes, her hair, her clothes, anything else. She would have to pay that anyway. So let's just say the child is in the house. Okay, what is the child, like I said, what is she costing you? Extra electricity? No, not that much. Now if you got these new light bulbs that only cost you like $7 a year to run. No, not that much. Water bill, yeah, maybe kids like to take long showers for whatever damn, especially girls. My God, they know I like to take 30-minute showers for whatever reason. So yeah, water bill, I can get it. Food, again, that should be part of the child support. Clothes, okay. Yeah, clothes. Now you kind of debate on how many outfits a girl should have and how many shoes and stuff like that she should have. I'm sure that $10,000 can cover some of that. A lot of that. So we're talking about extra stuff, extracurricular activities. Okay, put that inside of the child support. You know what I'm saying? Let all that be done. But a child is not going to cost an adult more rent, more because talking about, I could have a 1-bedroom apartment. Nah, you would have got 2. You get it 2. You wouldn't get a 1-bedroom. Come on. I mean, not after a certain age and stuff like that. And when you got, things, you got family members that third might come, new nieces, nephews, mom and daddy might want to come spend the night. You're going to get 2 bedrooms. Let's just be honest. When you get 1 bedroom, you ain't got no money. I get that. But let's just be honest. So, okay, let's say an extra bedroom. Let's say that. I give you an extra bedroom and I give you water bill. Extra bedroom may cost you a couple of $100 a month. I'm talking about the average, not let's get off of Tyrese. Maybe a couple extra dollars a month. Water bill may cost you an extra $100-something a month. That's it. Now you put that with everyday child expenses, and that's all you get. That's all you get. Now, like I say, then if you want extra, then okay, I can, if my child needs something, wants something extra, I give it to her. But other than that, child support. It's not taking care of mama support. Biden also claimed that the judge requested everyone to turn off their phones. At a point during the hearing, he alleged that Gibson has been taking pictures of his ex-wife in court. Hours before the hearing, Gibson posted photos with his children on Instagram. The caption he wrote, "The love that a father can give his children can't quite be explained. Whatever the outcome is today, I am and will forever be their father." Gibson, however, has been making some child support payments, just not the amount Farmer ordered. As of last year, he was paying his ex about $2,200 every month. Damn, you ain't paying nothing. Damn. Anyway, Monday's showdown between Gibson and Farmer was not the first. The pair had a contentious face-off in court in 2022. On Sunday night, Gibson posted on social media that he thought he might get arrested in court on Monday. In a lengthy statement, Gibson has since deleted. The actor claimed Farmer and his ex-wife are colluding against him. "We are appealing all of his rulings and already have tried to get this judge thrown off the bench twice," he shared. "The second time we tried to get him recused from the bench, he actually denied his own request to be thrown off the bench. Imagine that." Gibson continues to accuse Farmer of illegally going against his and Samantha's prenup and increasing his child support payments, upping them from $3,600 per month to $10,690 per month just because the judge felt like it. If I'm not mistaken, you can't put child support in a prenup. That's what I thought. Now, I don't know. I think different states may do it differently, but I'm quite sure that you cannot put child support into a prenup agreement. So I'm not really understanding. Man, as a matter of fact, why am I even asking? We can look it up right quick. Can you put child support in a prenup? Let's see. Can you put child support in a prenup in Texas? I'm looking for the answer, and nothing just comes straight out. Come on, Yahoo. You know it better. Let's go. Legal die, save money, county, how it works, 10, jump. That's not nothing. I can't find it right now. I thought I could find it, but I'll say what a prenup can and cannot protect. Let's see that. What a prenup can and cannot protect. What's a prenup? Don't care. How does it work? What does it protect? Division, business assets, spousal support, inheritance rights. Child custody, what they don't protect. Here it is. Child custody and support. Prenuptial agreements cannot determine child custody arrangements or dictate child support payments. These matters are generally determined based on the best interest of the child at the time of divorce or separation. So you can't. So yeah, that's what I thought. You can't put prenups in the child support in the prenups. I don't understand. It's pretty clear that I hate my guts, but I remind them that everything about my life and my success. I worked my ass off since I was 14 years old to get here, he stated. Hashtag family law courts are the worst towards fathers, which a lot of us believe is true, including myself. He said he also posted a 15-minute video on Instagram Sunday, which he suggested that the gender played a role in how the legal system is treating him. When you were born a man, you go into a courtroom and you understand clearly that there is a preset menu that says you were born a man, F you. That's what the preset menu says, Gibson said. I agree. I mean, to be honest, I agree. I've told my story before about child support court and how I've been there for my children since day one, even before they were born, still in the womb. That's that oldest one. I was there since day one. As they grew up, I took them to school. They helped them with their homework, school projects, extracurricular sports activities. I was there teaching them, coached a few of their teams. doctor's appointments, school plays, functions, parent-teacher conferences. I was there for all of it, for all of it. Even after me and her mom divorced, still there all for everything. Taking them to school, picking them up, even when I had to go to work at night, getting 3-4 hours of sleep, trying to go to school, go to work, and take care of the children too. It wasn't easy, but hey, that's the life I chose. So it is what it is. Then all of a sudden, you get brought into child support court for no reason at all, really. I mean, no reason at all. But don't need to be said. First thing you go in there and it's like, but I was ready for it. I was ready to tell you this. I'll tell y'all the story before. I was ready for it. Had already put money into the account before the court day. That's how I know it's all set up, because a lot of people don't know you can do it. A lot of guys don't know you can do that. You can check if you get put on child support, if those papers are filed and you get them papers and it's time and they say you got to go to this hearing, this and the third, you read them papers, you can actually go down to the child support office, one of their different offices, and say, hey, I want to put money. And you know how much it is, and you start putting money on there. Even if you don't know how much it is, start putting something, $100 a week, $100 every 2 weeks, something. Just put it on there until that court hearing. And then when that first hearing comes and the judge say, okay, this is what you're going to have to pay initially, then we'll come back in 6 months and or whatever, and we redo it. For whatever reason, I don't know. But whatever the judge say right then and there, you go down to that child support office or you get you some envelopes or whatever, and you start sending in them payments every month, like every time you get paid like clockwork, because it's not going to come out right off the bat. But it's accruing. You understand what I'm saying? The interest and stuff is accruing. So you go in there, I don't telling how many how many hearings or whatever you're going to have. But when it's all said and done and the judge comes up with a final amount, now when the moment that the judge says what the final amount is, that's what you got to start paying at that time, right? Then it may be an increase, maybe a decrease. If there's increase, even when the judge does that, you still go in there and you put the money on the account. Because what's going to happen, because what a lot of people do is they'll wait until it gets stamped, and it gets filed and it becomes quote unquote paper official. But if you ain't paid from that first hearing, from the first day that judge said, let's say right now you paying $150 a month. That'd be the first day. And as time go on, you go to one hearing, another hearing, paying lawyer fees, all that kind of crap. It's all a racket, man. And she ain't got to pay. Truthfully, she don't have to pay the court fees. They can make it to where you as a man pay the court fees, because she can do a hardship, this and that third, and then they going to go with it. Even if she makes more money than you. I've been there. I'm telling y'all, this is facts. Then you have all these hearings. Then when the final amount say, okay, so what we're going to agree upon, we'll see your W-2, blah, blah, blah. You're going to have to pay $300 every 2 weeks, whatever, or $600 a month. When that judge says, case closed, okay, that's it. Next, once she hits that gavel, from that moment, that's when your child support payment starts for $600. Now, it may take, I forgot how long it took for me, but it may take weeks. It may take a month or two or whatever before you actually get the paper. And then once you get the paper and then the paper is sent to your job, you are already in the rears. So if you haven't been paying those months ahead of time because you're waiting until something because you think something got to get sent to your job, something got to get sent to you because that's what you're doing. You just wait like, okay, once it gets sent to you, everything is cool. But won't nothing get sent to your job just yet. And won't nothing get sent to you or your job maybe for a while, maybe for some weeks, maybe for some months, depending on how they try to play it out. But once it's truly finalized and you do get documentation and your job gets documentation, everything up until that point, you are in arrears until you repay it. So now you're on the hit list. Now they start talking about taking you to court. Cause I'll never forget with one of these dang hearings, that damn judge, that damn lawyer said that they want to do proceedings to put me in jail because I have not paid what was ordered by the judge. And the judge looked at me and said, Mr. Coleman, with that little grin on her face, like she's finna get over on her brother. Mr. Coleman, why haven't you paid any child support? Again, y'all not clear on how these laws work. Y'all screw us men. And now we like, I don't know why they get such a big kick out of women. Woman lawyer, woman judges, woman bailiff, all black. I'm just going to say that. That's what I had to go through. Mr. Coleman, why haven't you paid? And I sat there and told that woman, I said, the money is in the account. They're like, what? And they try to say, well, it wasn't there this morning. Man, that money been in the account since day one. Since the moment that I found out that she was filing child support and I knew how much, the moment you said how much I had to pay, that money been in that account. I'm just waiting on you to sign off. Waiting on you to sign off on it so they can get it. That's all they waiting on. See, they thought I didn't know the system. But I did. And all of them looked pissed. The judge, the lawyer, my kid's mom, my kid's mom looked shocked. But the lawyer and the judge looked like they was pissed because I'm 5 steps ahead of y'all. This ain't, I told them this ain't got nothing to do with money and taking care of my child. Cause I've been there for my kids since before day one. I was taking care of them before she was taking care of them, before they was even born, because I made sure they had somewhere to stay and had money when they had nowhere to go. But let me calm down a little bit. I said, it ain't got nothing to do with it. And I shouldn't have to have no supervised visitation because I ain't never done nothing to them or the kids. But fellas, y'all know why a woman would do something like that. So we're going to leave it at that. But that's how the system is designed. So when it said that if you a man, it's like, forget you. That's exactly what it is, because but they get money. They get money, like for every dollar they get for child support, the feds give them that same dollar, or 60 cents or something like that. But they get paid for all child support dollars. So they'll drag it out as long as they can. They try to screw you as long as they can. And then they get the next dude. And I'm sitting here, and it was pissing me off is being treated like a deadbeat dad. Like a dude who got like 5 or 6 different baby mamas and 12, 13 kids and only paying like $2 per child per month because I work at Wendy's. That was never the case. That was never the case. But that's how I was treated. And that's one of the things that really pissed me off about the whole system, that they treat all of us the same, but we're not the same. Yes, some of us are better fathers than others. And I tip my hat. And I will Jack in the Box on that, because I know exactly what kind of father I was and am and would be until the day I die. Real talk. But anyway, that's all I got for this story, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I feel for Tyrese. I understand what he's going through. I can understand him being upset. But, man, that's just how the system is, man. Unfortunately, that's the system we are in. So we got to work with it until we can figure out a way around it. You feel me? Anyway, that's all I got. Tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below. Share it with the world. Let's have an intelligent conversation. Hey, I want to thank y'all for watching, but don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 ways cost you nothing but maybe a couple of days out of your day, but it means the world to us here. Let's get this channel views and followers and subscribers. Let's get it up. Hey, if you do want to support financially, you can always go in the description box. There are links there you can click on, and you can give super thanks and super chats. And don't forget to go to marlonmorale.com. That's marlonmorale.com. That link is in the description box too. 10% off your first purchase. You got perfumes, you got beard kits, you got toiletry bags, purses, silk do-rags, silk scarves for the ladies, all high quality products, reasonable price. You won't be disappointed. marlonmorale.com. And with that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.